etiquette. I'm affectionately referred to as General Etiquette, and I've been thinking. I've been thinking about a variety of subject matter, but today specifically, I've been thinking about the company you keep. Now, all too often, you hear people talking about relationships or friendships or paternal relationships, right? A variety of different connections that they have to people, and then talking about how to gain more respectability in those positions. And it's my firm belief that whether you're in a relationship with someone, right, a monogamous relationship with someone, a friendship, a paternal relationship, family, however it is that you want to look at it, you shouldn't have anybody around you that you do not trust to pull you out of fire. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, when you're in the height of anger or on the extreme of an emotion, the people around you, you have to be able to trust that they're like an anchor. It's like swimming out, right? Swimming out into the ocean, but you have an anchor. And sometimes when you're in the height of emotion, the people you hold closest to you, the people you have in your confidence, the people you confide in, all of these different things should be the type of trustworthy individuals and respectable individuals that you trust them, right? Because what ends up happening is, right, you can't see everywhere, but the people who could watch your back, right, are the people in your life, your loved ones that you have properly vetted, right? And when I say properly vetted, I'm talking about this idea of actually having people in your life who show you that they support you, show you that they care about you, show you that they respect you, right? No more should we try to force people into our lives, force connections, force respectability. Now you have to, and you always have to be accountable, right? So if you aren't showing up the way that you need to show up in whatever that connection and whatever the relationship is between you and that individual, then yes, you need to be accountable for that. But at the end of the day, once you set your lofty standards, meet your standards, you should not have anyone around you who doesn't love you, doesn't support you, doesn't respect you, give you positive feedback, words of affirmation, all of the things that you need for a healthy relationship to exist. No one should be around you that doesn't nourish your soul, that doesn't build and uplift you, right? We've been doing it wrong for a long time. Let's stop trying to force connections that don't serve us well. Stop trying to force connections that don't serve you well and build with and around people who pour into you properly, right? Because when you're in the height of emotion, right? Because when you're in the height of the emotion and you're lacking logic in that moment, what you can trust is you can't always see the whole chessboard, but the people around you. For example, if I'm very, very upset, I need to know that the people around me, I trust that if they say something, they're seeing something that I'm not, right? They're noticing something that I'm not. And for me, in creating a village, my village, right? Those are the people that are able to watch your back, right? But you have to have that love and that genuine support, and you should have those people around you. So when the people around you that you already know are for you tell you something, you should always stop and go, maybe I'm tripping, right? If I'm angry and someone around me who loves me goes, yo, Kev, chill out, etiquette, chill out. I may not understand what they're seeing, why they're saying what they're saying, but I trust the love that we have for one another, the love that they have for me, and that they want to see they have my best interest in mind and best interest at heart. So I'm able to trust and pull back. And at the very least, I respect them enough to pull back to where they're at and go, okay. Because if they're telling me I'm missing something, chill out. then maybe I need to reassess in that moment what I'm doing. Now, when you reassess, then you're able to pull back and see the whole chessboard and then properly navigate. Pull back to a macro view, an aerial view, bird's eye view, eagle eye, however you want to describe it. But these are the things that we need to be able to do, the people we need in our lives. Let's stop forcing negative connections. Build with people that love you. Build with people that care about you. This pandemic has shown us superficiality, vanity. Don't get me wrong. We all want to look good. We all want to feel good. All of those things are true. A lot of people are vain to some degree. But what is true is that COVID is teaching us that we have to focus on the things that matter. Repairing our communities, repairing the relationships in our family. And if that's not possible, at least stopping the BS with you, doing something different with your cousins, your siblings, right, your peers, and changing the trajectory of your family. Like we've been gifted with the opportunity to change not only the trajectory of our lives, but the lives of people around us. We have to come together. The black community specifically, we have to come together. We have to create community, and we have to create a village in order for us to thrive. Because you're right, black people are survivors. And that's all we've been doing since we were coerced and or forced and or whatever other means of getting us onto those boats and bringing us over here against our will, forcibly. We've been surviving. It's time for us to thrive. We can thrive. We have everything we need. Let's adjust our thoughts. It all starts with our thoughts. So remember, right, toward building and repairing community, building yourself, building the relationships in your life, pouring into the relationships that you need to nurture. Before you can do all of that, you have to establish the people that is worth doing it with. So remember, let's stop forcing negative connections. And let's really start to only have people around us who build us up, who pour love into us, and in return, reciprocate. Do not be selfish. Don't be an energy vampire. Don't just take, don't just drain. That is not how life can work. That's not how relationships can thrive and do well. Do not be a taker. There's nothing cute about being a taker. There's nothing cute about not being able to reciprocate. There is nothing cute about any of those things. Do not be a taker. Try your leveled best. Put your effort behind it into the relationships that matter to you. So, like I always say, I love y'all. I'm proud of you. If nobody said it today, if you see me in the street, say what's up, but you probably won't because of the Rona. So instead, I prefer you salute General Iroh Musa Etiquette.